Sakura, is this how it all ends? You're 800 damage!
Oh my god! The second match is so amazing.
Oh, that's so
No delays, no spiritual reloads. Taz can Levica goes to the win. This takes it back. Yo, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? We are live with Tier 0 versus SEM for Duel Links Team Wars Season 7, Week freaking 3. I will be joined by none other than President Suckmaster Shaowz. Man, I am excited for this one. I gotta unmute myself or undeafen myself and all that. What's going on, Shaowz? How you doing?
Hey.
So we are live, and this is Shaowz on the mic. He's just waking up by the sounds of things. And Hypey says mute you now, so I'm not gonna mute you.
I just rolled over. And then so what's good, guys?
I know, I'm the one that tapped you on the shoulder. Yo, Fictinium in the chat. What's good, Fictinium? Fictinium was recently top 32 in the PCT this week.
Oh. I was top 71.
Wow, poggers. So looks like we can pretty much get started here. It looks like we have Francisco, the new addition to SEM, going to be starting us off.
His first team was...
Yeah.
I wonder what deck he's playing.
It's hard to say. You know, I don't know. You know, I
could be anything.
It really could. It's hard to say. Is he known for playing any deck in particular, would you say?
I've heard he has an affinity for a machine with water mob. I mean...
What? You sound like you're underwater.
Oh, do I?
A bit.
I said machine type. Floated in.
So floating machines. So boats.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a boat. Archetype.
Hypey says Lunalite Lightsworn. That makes a lot of sense to me. That was wild last night, man.
It was.
I do believe it's supposed to be March coming in for Tier 0 as well. Just waiting on him to get in the room. I think he's in the room. Yeah, we do have March. Look at that gold icon. Oh my gosh. And we actually have 2 streams for this one today. Our friend is casting on the Chinese equivalent to Twitch as well. So Doctor from previously BZ, now MY, is also streaming this match in Chinese, which is pretty cool.
That is pretty cool. Oh man, look at that. Oh my god, it's so nice.
So we got Frank versus March, and these guys can start pretty much whenever. We're actually 2 minutes behind. And I don't know about you, but I'm going to be busy today because right after this concludes... Whoa. Yo, Eric's just subscribed to Tier 1 for 8 months. He says, suh. That's 8-month streak, man. Oh my god.
Shout out to Zerg.
But I was going to say, I have the J Cup today. I'm going to be streaming the J Cup because our good friend, mutual friend, Jay Rabian, just had a baby yesterday. So if everybody wants to ping Jay and congratulate him on...
Yes,
actually,
make sure you ping him multiple times as well.
Yeah. Each. Like every single person.
Yeah. So we got harpies on the bottom. That's kind of spicy.
It's probably Swallow's Nest Dragunity.
No, I think it's harpies Neos with necrofusion. That's what I think it is.
Oh, I hope so. Oh my gosh. Yo, I hope you're right. Actually, you know, I hope it's not boring Blackwings.
I remember when that was a deck for the whole time that it was really cool. But...
Okay, so that's a triple set from Yussi Fudo. I suspect that's going to be some back row heavy Shiranui.
Either that or Dark Magician with ties.
Triple set? I mean, yeah, it doesn't seem unlikely. Probably a bad matchup going in against Blackwings, though. Especially going second.
Yeah, without monsters. Like, no monsters on the board. They have no fear of cards.
You know
like,
what? I think you're actually correct because that is a Cosmic Cyclone, and with the new rulings, Shiranui Squire and Cosmic Cyclone both limited to 3. That's French for 3 because I'm cultured.
Yeah, that's that would be very interesting to be running that over your 3rd Squire.
He's got 1 Squire, 1 Gold Sarcophagus. Oh, okay, it's just lethal then. Oh. Alright, Francisco wins with Blackwings.
Oh, yeah.
Cool. Good job, Francisco. Easy
that was
first
just
win.
Moonbeast beatdown. That's what that was.
It's like, I got a Zephyros and I got Chris. What else do I need? Nothing. Hey, nice Cyclone, nerd. Like, sick reveal.
Yeah, that was just a really rough break. From what I'm assuming is Dark Magician, I don't think any other decks really play Ties That Bind right now. I mean, any deck can play Ties That Bind, but Dark Magician is probably the only one that would run it.
Like, meta relevant?
Yeah, that can run Cosmic.
So, saying it's not 6 Samurai. Interesting.
You know what? Yeah, I forgot about 6 Sams.
Man, DDDLV has been, like, topping... like the community tournaments with 6 Sams, like consistently still. Like he's still topping.
Yeah, people don't know how to play around Duel Links. That's what happens. They're like, oh, I put 2 cards on the board. I am my
back in the hand. Yo, Luz, thank you for follow.
People weren't around for when these newbies don't know the power that 6 Sam used to have, man. They don't know. You
know, it's funny. Even in the unlimited duel rooms, 6 Sam still holds the crown. That's still the best deck to ever hit Duel Links.
You think so? I thought Blackwings was kind of insane in the unlimited duel rooms.
That's not so bad. I mean, I feel like if you go second with Blackwings against Shia and Dual Wield, what are you even doing?
Yeah, double Cosmic.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Yeah,
what if it's 2 Dual Wield? Like,
I guess you're right. I'm trying to think. I could have sworn like in those duel rooms, like 6 Sams is one of the best decks, but I could have sworn Blackwings also is just like insane in those formats.
It probably is, to be honest.
I haven't really played it, so I wouldn't know. Like from my knowledge.
Let's make a room later.
Yes, we can do a lot of other things in said room. But here comes Mako Tsunami, so this is gonna be
this is Chris Ron's against Francisco?
No. This is definitely Flying Fish. Golden Flying Fish, 30 cards. That's what's going on here.
Fishborg plant or Flying Fish deck? 18
yeah, that is
monsters. Like,
How do you feel about this matchup?
Black Wings versus Cristrons?
Yeah, well, SSA Christian. I feel like there's a big enough difference.
Yeah, it's definitely different. I do like the SSA, like the Umi giving a field pop. Fictinium, so the players do have to choose their decks before they go in for Team Wars. So he didn't really bring Cristrons to counter Black Wings per se. It's just that's what his second deck is, and Tier 0 doesn't want to burn a repeat this early.
Yeah.
Especially when Dark Magician actually has a worse matchup. What was I about to say? Oh yeah, matchup. If Black Wings, especially this Black Wings, I actually feel like has the advantage because...
Yeah, because Necro Valley.
Yeah, Necro Valley and close. Like, it's really annoying.
Close, yeah. You can't really do shit. Like, close is already kind of, like, tough to play around. With the Necro Valley, it's just, like, you know, it's really stupid. But
oh, and a Cosmic Cyclone straight off the bat.
Oh, man. What's it gonna be? Is it SSA? Is that what that is?
I mean, even if it is, do you really just flip it up to reduce your own Amatrix?
Yeah, I doubt that.
I mean, it is. He's gonna get the card back. It's, you know, he goes plus.
Yeah, that's the only use out of it, is getting the card back to pop with another Crystron monster.
I guess check for a delay if his opponent has another Cosmic. Oh, we have... we're getting 3 Whirlwinds, man! Oh, but he did have to banish that one of Orochi the Skewel.
Yeah, that is... That's gonna limit his synchro plays. He's gonna be able to get...
There's Zephyros.
He's gonna be able to get off 2 synchros, but Saloon's gonna be on board. So, yeah, he's only gonna be able to get off 1 synchro, actually. Right? Well, I guess he could go Pixie Dragon if he's playing it. Pop his own card.
He can use the Zephyros to yeet back his Simoon.
Yeah, he could do that as well. Right. Oh my god, these 3 searches. Ah, it's so dirty, bro.
Oh, when he adds that Pinaki, the Waxing Moon, and another Zephyros. Man, look at that. He's got 6 cards on board, a 5-card hand.
Yeah, this deck's totally fair, guys.
March's first deck, we presume, was Ties That Bind Dark Magician, but it was a Slick Brick. And speaking of our esteemed referees like Reseline in the chat, here we get a shout out for Yami, who is also in the chat, who is our referee for this match, working hard as always.
Yeah, Yami's a real one, guys. Here comes the right carry.
Shout out to Yami, he's got that power of Dark on deck. If you guys are spellcasters in the chat, just being around Yami actually increases your power. I don't know how many wizards we got, but you know.
You're really trying to find that route to OTK. Because you pop the Amatrix, then he just brings back the Citri. And then Citri goes into probably another Amatrix, so...
I mean, how big can he get a Chatterai right now? Because, like, he's going to double reduce that poor little Amatrix. Down to 575 by 325.
I don't think it'll be enough to kill him.
It hits, what, like 44 right now? Something like that? Here we go. I guess we'll find out. 37. Alright, my math good. Cool. How much does it boost by? Oh, 300 for each. Okay. So it's a little 900 point boost. So says, weird. Being around Yami usually only makes me lose brain cells. So saying that when he plays and Yami's the ref, he plays worse. It is indeed
So-
Mr. Turtle.
So and Yami are what you call it? They watch or they're on the anime music site, and they like do like games of that. So he's, if anything, So reason for being stupid as he is probably because of Yami.
That makes sense
It's
to
quite
me.
unfortunate. Yeah.
Alright, so we have Francisco now down to 1,600 life points here against Crystron's. Mako Tsunami from March down to 875. And you know, one thing is, at least for Francisco, all of his monsters are in defense position, so he's safe that way.
Yeah. He's not gonna take any lethal damage unless March can get off for Quirion, and we know that he doesn't have close in hand, considering we saw every card in his hand last turn.
Yeah, we know there's what, a Simoon, another Zephyros,
And the Panaki.
and a Panaki. And it's funny, we're on turn 3, and both players are already 2 cards down from their respective extra decks. But look at how many cards are left in Francisco's deck on turn 3.
Yeah, it's kind of insane. That's what Black Wings do, man. Search. It's kind of hard though. March is in a rough spot because if he really needs like a Sulfuneer off the top, like a live Sulfuneer to get started.
It looks like he's just got
he
a
has
Ryan.
nothing.
He's not going to take damage next turn.
Yeah, I mean he's staying alive. That's good.
I would say wisely. Whoa!
Oh man, we got more subscriptions.
That is the Schwifty one. He says, "Love your face, Heinz K. Pog." That's 9 freaking. He's been subbed for 9 months. Oh my God, Jay's not the only one about to have a baby. And here comes that Raikiri right back onto the board.
Yep. Hook Joe. And that's it's not over yet. Unless he rip close like a god. It's not over yet, but
I mean, he has 8 cards left in the
yeah,
deck.
it's very much so. Yeah, I mean, you never know.
He's got it! He ripped it right off the top!
Oh my God, Francisco God,
It
bro.
says yeet.
Damn, off the top of the deck. Blackbird Clove's gonna steal this game.
This man coming in with an SR71 and 2 O's, the gold icon March from Tier 0 in his Team Wars debut. Can we get a round of applause?
Not
for
even with his
Francisco?
deck, not even with Crystron going in with Blackwing.
He's like, ha, you thought it was Crystron's? Nope.
Damn, just plowing through the other team's defenses, man. Francisco gonna give SEM the counter pick advantage. If he even gets loses.
We'll count it. This is Francisco the God. He's coming for your 10-0 record, man.
Hey, man.
Yo, Supreme Play.
If anyone can have it, it's someone of the caliber of Francisco.
Man,
It's all good.
I'd like to see it from the probably the head spot on that Crystron high table. ASAP saying he got Schwifty. He thought it was going to be Francisco with the Sea Stealth attack Krystrons, but nope.
he was debated. Oh man.
Man, Francisco got a 2-0 so fast, I had a hard time updating the scores on time. How do you feel about the African American wings as a deck?
I think it's pretty good. Being able to search Necro Valley in this format. And then going first, you either do that and your opponent can't do nothing and kill him turn 3, or going second, you just nut your opponent. Like it's a pretty balanced deck right now, in terms of what it's capable of. And Black Wings are one of those favorite decks in all of Yu-Gi-Oh. So it's pretty good, cool to see them performing as well as they have when they first came out, or not first came out, but when they first got Samui and Gale and stuff.
Yeah, at least it's a deck with some longevity for sure. I'm a fan, honestly, just because I'm told that I do a decent Crow impression. So sometimes on stream I get to do the Crow voice lines. So I enjoy that bit.
I wish Crow had like peak performance. Then we could just hear his voice lines.
Well, he does have that doo-doo skill Blackwing Rising, which can make a Chidori like 6,000 attack after, you know. So that's useful.
I guess.
DDD Chidori.
Because Crow is a funny guy, man. He just like, he's really passionate about his deck. I'd say almost more passionate than Jesse as a Crystal Beast.
True.
So funny.
Man, he's got voice lines for literally every Blackwing card. I'm pretty sure it's every single one. Like that voice actor
some of
must
those
have
cards,
gone ham.
and a lot of those cards weren't out when 5Ds was airing, so it's just like it shows how much care they put into Blackwings as a deck in this game. You know, they gave us the Madden sleeves and stuff. Like some of these other characters, like just like obvious like what you call it, cards, what's the word, signature cards and stuff, and they just don't have voice lines for them. It's like, that's mad late, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah. I was always disappointed that Kaiba didn't have one for Dragon Spirit of White, but they fixed that with the DSOD, and we have Drizzy Drake himself coming in here for to take on Francisco.
Man, this man about to drop an album on the boy Francisco.
Yeah, you guys got Fetty poached from you. Has he played once for BNP yet?
I think so. I think he's played 2 or 3 times, I think.
I haven't seen him. I keep trying to call their games just in case I get to see my friend Fetty, but then I always bring like 4 Andy Sangs.
4 Andy Sangs. Oh my god. So we got no spell cards activated, just the hard level 7 Synchro.
Going straight for that AFD.
Hell yeah. He should have fun making a Perker Trio if this is what we think it is.
Yeah, that's actually impossible, right?
Unless they're playing a certain card to like a certain fire type monster.
Like
yeah,
like a lava golem or like the Fortune Fairy N.
Yeah, the lolly.
Now,
I love that card so much.
I have seen Unending Nightmare being played occasionally, so that is a potential out to Necro Valley, and it triggers Destiny Draw on its own.
Unending Nightmare is pretty good tech in E-Servers right now for Necro Valley, for and for other decks as well. I wouldn't be surprised to see it, but Mollyhue set 2 packs was not bad. 2 cards in hand, and one of those could be Alistair. I would say the only thing is, depending on the back row, he's susceptible to just getting booty stomped right now. But there is no whirlwind on the board.
At least as of yet. I do say shout out to Drizzy Drake for rocking those Heinz sleeves, by the way.
Oh yeah. Always looking forward to Yugi and Jaden Yaoi fan fiction, but. We got Chris coming out. Red Resonator one time. Here's Eric. Yeah, that's those Galaxy Brain techs right there. You synchro into Brio, you bounce everything, and then unification. Easy.
And the Ancient Fairy Dragon on the offensive here.
That's interesting.
Yeah, 3,000 defense. I mean, that without a Purgatrio, extremely difficult for Element Sabers to get over. Francisco kind of going aggressive with his defensive wall.
Even with Purgatrio, under Necro Valley, you can't grab the invocation back, so he's probably not even getting over.
Board.
Yeah, but he is gonna protect the Mollyhue here. by flipping down Ancient Fairy Dragon. So I guess
Going for the
oh, he
Chris.
can
He's
start
actually
Nalu.
says, I don't really mind.
Oh, okay.
So very interesting. I mean, he's gonna need a palace to get over the Ancient Fairy Dragon anyway.
Starting Nalu means that he's not going to be able to make Casitas unless he has the water.
Oh, but there's the unending right there.
Oh, okay, there we go. Yep.
And he waited, eh? He waited.
He did wait.
He waited until his own turn.
Flipping down the Chris, so he doesn't have to worry about swinging over the Ancient Fairy's booty. And also, Purgatory is probably lethal. So.
Well, it does have 5,000 defense from searching out that, or 5,000 life points rather.
5,000 defense.
Yeah.
This player is playing the Malefic Truth Dragon out here.
Yeah, Francisco's got a big D. He's got 5,000 life points from searching that Necro Valley.
Yeah. So, probably gonna be a wrap, I think. Wait, is it 37? How much defense he has? 400, right?
Three or 400, something like that. Now he does have the Palace of the Elemental Lords.
Yeah, Palace is here to.
Oh, he's going double Purg on him?
No way. Oh my god.
He's just got it like that.
GG. Game. It's over. That's the wrap. 5,000 life my ass, he said. Let me show you something.
Says, wow, nice life point boost alpha, nerd. Here's my 2 Purgs.
It must feel great to like have the Unending Nightmare versus such a cucky card like Necro Valley.
And it was a 300 defense, and that's gonna be
he
game right there.
Actually, I think he still would. I think he still had game because of the Palace boost.
If you just left everything, yeah.
Yeah, but you know it's still nice to get that to flex that second Purgatory.
At least the counter pick coming in clutch for tier 0. And they have to be prepared for Cristrons, right? Like
that's what you like to see.
You know, people tuned in for Francisco right now, and there's no way that he's gonna disappoint the crowd by not playing.
Nah, that'd be the ultimate. That would be the ultimate debate, bro. Like that's strategic planning, to be honest. Like at tier 0, you're like, dang, we really need like something for this Cristron God on the other team. You know, and they build something up and he's not even playing it. Like, imagine that. Like,
he comes in with Dark Magician.
Comes in with freaking like Shiranui or some fucking Cyberstein. Something that we just don't like.
Cyberstein limited to 1. He's playing that Road Warrior Turbo.
Road Warrior. Oh my god. Arrow Mages with the one of Cyberstein tech in, like.
Wrestling saying Sakura did not play Hero the other day. We were all betrayed.
We were all betrayed. That's funny. So they're starting up right now.
Also, somebody's talking to you in the chat.
Alright, who said something? Oh.
It's my friend Flabe.
You know, Canadians can't talk to me. Besides Heinz. So, you know.
Yo, Randall, what's good? Oh, we got Mythic Depths.
Oh, man. Yeah, we got a triple set from E-Saber.
I know, right, Flabber? Shaowz is a racist. Classic white guy.
I wish I was white. So we got the Undyne. Undyne effect resolving regardless of the Phoenix chain, because it sends for cost. You're gonna send Sulfaneer.
And you know what else is important about Gen X Undyne? It's a weird little machine with a reservoir tip. Got boobies.
Oh yeah, it does have some
little boobies.
Some honkers there. Yeah. They won't censor. They'll censor everything else, but they won't censor machine boobs. It's kind of wild.
You can't. It's impossible.
Yeah.
You know somebody somewhere has one of these Gen X Undyne real girl dolls.
Oh yes. This somebody might be
And
within
he's
my
here tonight!
apartment.
It's Shaowz!
Yeah, it might be somewhere within my apartment complex. You know.
Did you make it at home out of a blue Glad bag? Some neon lights?
Yeah, I got you know, I used a couple tubes of toothpaste, you know, some you know, garbage bags, some spray paint. But let's not talk about that. Let's talk about this. There's a Christian God hand. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, Undyne plus the turtle. Oh, he's summoning 3 right now. Oh,
Oh.
let me see that whale.
Are we gonna get that whale? He definitely has whale. Like that's such an interesting.
Hypey says, let's not let Francisco playing Crystron distract everybody from Shaowz is allergic to chicken and can swim. What is that supposed to mean?
You know, it's just my teammates being noobs. That's all.
And Flabber,
have
why
fun.
did you bike to Toronto? That's the better question.
Wow, this is like the absolute god hand. Like
Whale
you
in
have an
defense.
You have an Amatrix setup. You have SSA on the board now. You have search with the smiter. Sophie near for next turn. Like broken. This is as ideal as it could get for Crystron, especially against E-Sabers, which is probably not a good matchup for E-Sabers. Pretty nice.
I don't even know what else you would want Victinium. Like, if he's got a Cosmic Cyclone or a Lance at this point, it's just...
Yeah, Cosmic would be like the other, that'd be the last card in the can, right? Just to have it. Because why not?
I mean, he's about to search. He didn't
Or
use
even,
the Smiger
even if
effect.
even if he's playing something like Lancia, imagine that, like,
Lancia
against
is
this
hecking nice. Now, Drizzy Drake is playing Unending Nightmare, which does cause some problems for Sea Stealth Attack Crystrons.
Yeah. But it's not, it's doable, especially if he has, like, a second one.
We
And
did
he
not
has
see
to
the
catch.
triple
He would have to
set.
catch. He would have to catch him slipping, or he would have to have it right now, to deal with the SSA.
And there's that draw phase, Sea Stealth Attack. Water monsters cannot be targeted so long as that whale is there. At least they can't be targeted by themselves. Target 2 cards.
Alright, it resolves. It resolves. So he probably doesn't have unending, or he just doesn't want to put his life points that low.
He might chain it to the activation of Sea Stealth Attack.
Yeah, that would be the only other. But I mean, he could have did it right there, and it would have been. He would have popped it too. So now you're basically saying he's basically hoping for his opponent to catch his opponent slipping, essentially. You know, like
It's hard to do when you're up against a player as competent and as experienced with the deck as Francisco.
yeah. That's what I was. Yeah, that's what I was like. That's what I'm trying to get to. Is like, if he had unending, he probably should have flipped it up there. But if it also depends on like what his hand is as well. Like clearly he really, so there's a monster set now though. He didn't he had that monster in the hand though, like I'm pretty sure already.
Maybe he was trying to bait a Destiny draw push, knowing that Crystron's unlikely to have lethal on turn 1, especially without the Transcendent Crystals build.
Yeah, he probably was really hopeful for a Destiny draw, and you know, triple set. He's probably not worried about dying, but I mean, he didn't use any of those cards. All right, so here comes the self attack activating now. Yeah, so he probably just doesn't have unending right now. He just doesn't have it. It seems.
Now that's a Bryanak Dragon of the Ice Barrier setup just like that, and a second search. With that Smiger, so he can search out another impact or perhaps entry if he was playing it. Victinium in the chat also correctly pointing out that it could be a Dolphin as well. We don't know the level 6 water slot that Francisco has brought.
If he's even playing it. Some people play Black Rose instead, but
I find that to be so, like, counterintuitive for the deck.
It does, yeah. I've always been on the fence about either Brio or Black Rose, cause like yeah, against certain matchups, Black Rose is better, obviously. But
the thing is about the
Brio
type
on
of build
top
that
of
Sea Stealth is its Bro. There we go.
yeah, the SSA along with Brio is pretty insane, as well as having that removal to bounce cards. You know.
Yeah, like Sea Stealth wants to build a board and keep it, and then like Black Rose just blows it up, and it's a floodgate.
Yep. So did he already use SSA this turn? No, he did not. So gonna protect that Brio from the floodgate there.
And even if that was an Alistair set, the Citadel Whale can just pop it without even flipping up due to that Sea Stealth attack being on the board, blowing things up before the part of the damage step where things get flipped.
Yeah, I almost want to say Drizzy would be aware of that, and I don't think that's Alistair, because you would know, like
I'm not taking damage.
Yeah, you wouldn't take damage regardless. So I would have just hard normal summoned Alistair in that case. But we'll see what it is. You never know.
It was Nalu.
Yep.
That's your girlfriend, isn't it?
Well, one of my many waifus, but you know, being a waifu enthusiast, anyone can be my girlfriend. So. Even you, hun.
I have been known to bend my gender. Your pictures.
There we go. Yeah, the Dolphin is another option as well. But I think Brio is just better at this point. I used to play Dolphin because I like being able to cheese
Dolphin can hard win some matchups, and it has that the cheesy Quarian plays.
Yeah, but Brio's bouncing is just so good. Like it's too good not to like against certain decks. Like being able to just bounce their cards is so nice. Like synchro decks like Shiranui, because you don't want them in the grave. So.
Well, look at the hand of Francisco here. He can literally bounce the entire board.
Bounce the whole field.
Everything.
Oh my god. So what's he gonna bounce? That's the question here.
Please go for everything. Please.
That would be so insane. Oh my god.
Not even because it's the right play, just because it's hilarious.
Just because it's funny. Just bounce 5, like discard 5. You know what's crazy too? He would still they would be equal in card advantage still. That's the crazy part. He could literally discard 5 cards and they would still both have 5 cards on both sides, in both players' possession. Kind of wild.
Oh, we went for 4 though.
Jeez, man.
That's 2 Citri, Orion, and a controller. He had a handful of tuners. Malehu gonna try to flip something down. I don't think that's getting a lot of value here.
Well, he hit everything but the field store, right?
Yeah. So, I mean, he's going to flip down the Brianek, but it wasn't summoned this turn. He can just flip summon it. Francisco's not going to take that bait and negate that with a whale. I think this is trying to bait out the whale so he can hit him with the Fiendish Chain, but that's game, man. That's over. This is a wrap.
That's
Pack
a GG, my boy.
Up.
That is a GG. Damn.
Saw this man discard 4 cards and yeet an entire board back to the hand, save a field spell.
He really should have discarded all the cards. He should have. Oh my god.
He's like, hold up, I need this impact real quick. And what a debut from Francisco, going 3-1 so far, and some really nice players on his resume already, with Drizzy Drake and March both getting a win for Francisco. That sentence didn't start the way I thought it was going to. It ended differently than I thought when I started it. Something happened midway.
Damn. Wait, what is the counter pick now?
I mean, Drizzy Drake came in as a counter, so his second deck is, he won a game too, so his second deck just kind of has to do well.
This is the second deck, yeah. I forgot. Francisco just got the numbers all jumbled in my head, man.
Yo, Vilno, thank you very much for that follow, by the way.
Oh yeah, Brio used to be What was the errata? What was his effect
It
before the
wasn't
errata?
once per turn. You could just keep
Yeah, he can
eating
just bounce
cards.
forever. Broken, man.
Discard a card, grab another
Force
one,
Wheel's still
discard
gonna
a
be
card,
good.
grab another one at a time. Just no response. Okay, another one, another one.
Especially with a deck like Chris runs, just being able to like discard something and then search
Plus off of
from
it.
search from the deck, discard again, like insane. You can bounce your own cards too. Yeah, bro.
Drizzy popped off the table real quick, just making sure he's on the correct deck. I'm gonna leave you to cast this game all by your lonesome. Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay, bet. We got this next game coming through. Oh, it's Shizu Ishtar. Is Shizu going first? 20 cards? Probably gonna be something like Dark Magician. Oh, with the triple set pass, that probably is Dark Magician. No circle at all either, so. Ooh, here comes Cosmic Cyclone coming in hot. Gonna target the middle card. You always hit the middle card, no matter what. People instinctively, whoa. That navigation was not live, and that navigation is prismatic as well. Damn, that's a hot Dark Magician brick right there. So here comes Undyne again. Gonna send for cost. What's he gonna send? Send Sulfaneer. Looking like another pretty good hand from Krishron's here. What's he gonna set up into? Now I will say this: he kind of has to be wary of a certain trap card that pops 2 monsters on the board, knowing that he should be able to play through it. Especially since he discarded Smiger for the Sulfaneer. So he's considering what he wants to bring from the deck now. Did not discard Turtle for Sulf. The deck only really plays one Turtle. So like if you just draw it every duel, like alongside Undyne, that's pretty nutty. But I mean, who knows? He might bring out the turtle right now. He's gonna bring out the Disfern. Prismatic Disfern. Oh. Oops. Okay. Alright, so this one gonna pop the Field's Foe, gonna grab a monster from the deck. With Tuner. There's a slight delay here. Kind of gives us an idea of what Drizzy Drake has in the background. There's the Cosmic. Gonna effectively negate that Disfern summon. And here comes the Citadel Well. So now he's protected. He's able to get the SSA out of the deck. He doesn't have to worry about dead drawing it since there is no more Umi. Sets another card. Where are you going with that? I mean, it's not the end of the world for Dark Magician if he has a legendary ocean. It's not the end of the world if Dark Magician has if he has another nav set and he's able to get into a Dark Magician or even a circle into Dark Magician, but he's not going to even swing. It's kind of interesting because if this is Sealed Tombs, then it's going to resolve regardless. But I guess he's playing around the possibility of it being no Mortal Can Resist. That would just totally cuck his graveyard. And as I said, top deck's the circle. Is he gonna be able to grab a Dark Magician? Is that a navigation set? Can he open double nav? Ooh, Herald. Okay. So we see Herald of the Abyss come out, gonna destroy that whale. And if this is no Mortal Can Resist, you can say goodbye to that graveyard. Or does it have to be do they have to be under 2,000 from your opponent? I believe so, actually. Gonna chain navigation here as well.
And I'm back.
Yeah.
Looks like I'm missing quite a bit here. Holy.
Yeah, there's some wild shit going on right now. I was curious, because the scene Francisco was playing around No Mortal Can Resist, and I don't remember if the way it's changed, if they have to be 2,000 under their opponent, or if it has to be just 2,000 in general.
2,000 under.
Okay, so then he wouldn't be able to activate it yet. But I mean, this is still pretty.
But it's very likely Sealed Tombs.
I mean, yeah, I know. I assumed that it was Sealed Tombs, but the way Francisco didn't swing in with the whale on an open board, so he was likely not sure if it was either Sealed Tombs or No Mortal Can Resist. So seems like that's gonna bite him in the butt too, considering he wouldn't have been able to activate that Herald. But I mean, he's still alive. Gonna be able to bring back the Smiger for some defense.
Yeah, a little bit of defense, but even though it's on the board, he's gonna have his monsters removed from the grave, and he's also not going to be able to search with them. As Kaiku will not allow him to banish cards.
Yeah. So he's not gonna be able to get Whale back. With or Sulfenir, he's probably gonna banish both of them.
Yeah, I mean the Thisvern and the Smiger in the grave aren't going to be able to search. The Sea Stealth attack flipping up for Francisco. I'm guessing just to give him a face-up card.
Yeah,
to pop.
To be able to go into let's say Amatrix.
Erickson says don't coach. Yeah, don't coach Drizzy Drake, man.
Yeah, backseat gaming at its finest.
Let's be honest. If they need, if players from Team Wars need casters to coach them, then they're in a worse position than we originally thought.
For real. So we got another Smiger. Likely gonna pop that Sea Stealth attack, make an aggressive play here.
There's not a lot that Dark Magician to go aggressive, right?
Yeah. There's not a lot Dark Magician to top deck here. That gets them another like live navigation, especially since he only has one left in the deck. Oh, he's not even gonna go aggressive. He's just gonna go like that. I guess he doesn't have to, right? You know, he can just wait till Oh, there's the rod.
He actually ripped the rod. I was gonna say that the rod would be.
Yeah, rod would be nice. Rod in top deck would be nice to be able to
like rip a circle, grab illusion magic, perhaps something like that.
Yeah, Gonna grab Circle Sword. This is effectively gonna get another card in his hand and also stack his deck to see what he wants to draw. There's no. I mean, he didn't have to go aggressive. It seems because you can just go Amatrix next turn. Ooh, grabs Curtain. That's kind of deadly.
Isn't that such a nice system we have in place for education, Erickson?
This is not over yet. Gonna swing in for lethal here, but Citri's gonna say no.
Brings back his Undying. I like my Undying love for you, Shaowz.
Oh my. Is that why you're such in control of our relationship?
Absolutely. Just like Genex's controller, our sex life is a little vanilla, huh? Because it's a little.
Oh man, I love fans. Oh man, there's a certain monster that's about to get summoned right now.
I can't banish from my graveyard. How about I banish from your field?
This is Aquarion setup. 4 + 2 + 3 does equal 9. There's something Aquarion Ganjax here gonna banish everything on his opponent's board except the back row. But gonna banish all 3 monsters. Going for lethal. There is no land seal. We know that's not. We know that what that card is in his hand, and that is it. Francisco's gonna clap Dark Magician.
Francisco said, up to 4-1.
You open Cosmic Cyclone, bet.
I haven't seen a player make a team debut at 4-1 since Hines went to Pharaohs.
Oh man.
Because I played against you guys in the board.
Yeah.
Remember?
You guys, you went first a couple times.
Did I? I don't remember.
You know, it's all good. Yeah, I know, right, Yami? That's. we were just talking about our undying love for each other, and then he just smacks me with the belt. Crazy.
Hypebeast says Heinz the cheater. Alright, so we still have Chris, Psychop, and -1 in the back. So Francisco's work isn't done yet. But if he can get a really good score against a team like Tier 0, man, we're going to have a guaranteed Player of the Week.
Yeah, that would be pretty nice. Unless someone later on today goes 10-0, you know.
You know what? I hope that a certain player ends up going 10-0 for the second time, and he maintains the only player to ever go 10-0, but does it twice.
Yeah, that certain player would be pretty nice. You know, that certain player is also 0-4 because unfortunate circumstances. But you know, that certain player was also 0-4 last season to start and ended 18-18. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I mean that's sometimes that can happen. We have Chris coming in, by the way. I mean, let's be honest. You haven't had the best of luck sometimes. Last season you opened up triple Cosmic Cyclone. And then this season you end up going second against Dark Magician in a mirror with 2 navigation against 2 navigation. Like, it's just disgusting. Yeah. Ooh, look at this. We got mirror mats.
Oh, man. The Sphere Group on that it's so nice. Like,
bro, that's Bluetooth.
It just looks so cute. You know what I mean? Like, oh, man.
Shaowz has been known to like balls.
Yeah. I love spherical objects. Yes. Whether they be inanimate or not. We see a set 1 pass from the top player. Seto Kaiba, you know, it's almost a couple things that could be. But it's almost obviously a certain white dragon with blue eyes, but who knows?
That's racist.
I mean, you know, African American wings. White Dragon.
It's
Black
blue-eyed
Lord.
Caucasian dragon. Why is that so hard?
Oh, excuse me. It's not the Malefic version, though. Yeah, he's right. Or maybe he's playing Malefic Rome. You know, Malefic Territory is kind of nice, man. That card is a little plus like a million. But we're gonna see this one come out here. I'm gonna summon the Citri. He only has what you call it in grave, a Sulfur, but he might just be going hard into Amatrix here. Let's see. He hasn't normal summon yet, right? That was just
No.
yeah, that was just Sulfur, so he still has his normal summon. Thinking about what correct action is here.
Normal
this
summon
is,
Rosenix and then pop the Fistburn. Go for a turn 2
Turn
Clarion with no
Turn two, turn two Clarion without any monsters to banish. Yeah,
no
that's
targets. Just
That's the hardest flex. And then later in the duel, he summons a second Clarion. Big flex, but you have to imagine that. Oh! Roseneck on the board. What's about to happen? Turn two
let me
Clarion.
see it. Now he did
Turn
use
two
the
Clarion.
Fistburn effect. Oh, he's got that
wait.
whale now.
Big whaling. Oh, he gets rid of the Citri.
Yeah, that's surprising to me. I wonder. I guess maybe he's just going for
He's
lethal,
just going for game,
suspecting
yeah.
a Raigeki break.
Lethal. This is lethal if that card targets. So
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
got to
he
use
has
it
to
now,
change-
and
he
he's
has to
going
change
to
it now.
Raigeki break to pop that Rosenix. And he discards the White Stone of the Ancients, so the search off the whale gonna get banished right away from a Dragon Spirit of Caucasian.
yeah, but he does have he also has an impact, so he has to choose between that or the impact. He has to see which one is more menacing. I imagine impact is probably. I mean, SSA is definitely more.
But he's
Of
has
an issue in
two. He might actually just
Ooh.
have 2 Sea Stealth attacks.
That would be kind of insane.
It's not unheard of. I mean, people do play 2 to 3 copies of it because
Yeah,
you kind of
yeah.
want to see it.
Yeah. It's especially in a Team Wars format. You know, Sea Stealth is literally a win condition versus some decks. So, but gonna guaranteed banish the SSA. He's not taking any of that BS.
Now, the whale does still have some value here, being able to stop targeting effects like the Blue Eyes Alternative Dragon.
Yes, indeed it does. And even protect that token from being destroyed by the Blue Eyes Alternative Dragon. Oh, we see a second stone come out though. That's pretty good for this current situation. Gonna be able to go into Spirit Dragon, right? That's what it's called. I don't know why. Yeah, Spirit Dragon. Effectively negating pretty much everything in his graveyard for one time.
I mean, and there's really the Fistburn itself. I mean, yeah, I guess you really only have to negate the Sulfefnir, right? Like,
I mean, it depends on what. Yeah, you negate it in the. Like in the grave when he's resolving after you pop himself, probably, right? Like.
and that was the normal summon there for Chris as well, dropping that White Stone of Ancients. That stone is so white and old, it actually goes by the Egg 69 on Discord.
Ah, yes.
And we're going straight in with that Spirit Dragon. That's the Spirit. Let me see that second Sea Stealth attack one time. Doesn't have it.
No, he doesn't have it.
Alright,
just
so
gonna-
Francisco playing really defensively now, and this is rough. And the White
White
Stone
Stone
gonna
Ancients
bring
here.
out another Blue Eyes.
Also, yeah. Blue Eyes gonna come out here. This board looking kind of stacked. That's that OG Blue Eyes art. The one I wish I had.
I think the Egg is actually casting a game right now with K-Ro, so shout out to the Egg as well. Hopefully you guys are watching those multi-Twitch. You hear the Egg like, "Oh, these young whippersnappers."
Oh my god. So this one effect gonna go off. That's gonna get negated. So
I'm actually surprised he negated the fist burn.
I mean, it comes down to like if he didn't rip a Crystron card, Sulfur is not gonna be active regardless. So I guess he's taking that gamble. But I mean, he still does have what you call it, impact. Yes.
Still can only use one effect of these non-tuner Crystrons per turn. So he's not going to be able to bring back the Fist Burn for any real value here. He's going to have to go for that Smiger.
Or he could go Rosenix. He has that in the Banish pile as well, I'm pretty sure.
I think you're right. He's playing it right now, so I can't look at it.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for it as well. He's still deciding what he wants to bring back. I mean, this one is not all that bad. Like, he just can't use the effect this turn, so he would just be trying to get it back in the graveyard, right? But it's kind of redundant when Spirit Dragon's is sitting there, you know, negating every turn.
Yeah, that's something you really don't see too often, is the Rosenix destroying the token generated by itself.
Yeah, that's kind of funny. The token doesn't usually last that long, you know. But
relatable.
He's gonna go Samurai Destroyer here. He could have brought back Whale with that play, but
no, he
decided not to. He can't.
No, he can't tribute the token.
No. When he popped the token after.
Right. Yes.
With the Ryan.
My bad. You're right.
Okay.
So ahead of myself. Just.
So now, protected by the Azure Eyes.
Yeah,
He's likely the reason why. Oh, he's swinging.
Negating its effect, making it 0.
The second impact, that's clutch.
Yeah, getting rid of that
pretty...
synchro. Very nice play from Francisco.
Yeah, gonna have this one on the board for next turn, either to synchro or to pop a card to bring a tuner from the deck, or to banish from the grave if he gets rid of it.
Ooh,
we have another tuner.
Sage.
We got another tuner on the board. He said, "Let me show you my extra deck."
Hey, a big fan of this. Chris adding the Master with Eyes of Blue. Alternative Evolucioni.
Yeah, this man's having follow-ups for days.
I mean, is there any reason not to negate that? Like, two impacts in the grave.
Yeah, you wanna keep that. You wanna not get lethal this turn. So, you know.
I mean, it's nice for Chris just to burn them, right? And he has two stones in the graveyard right now. If he's sitting on a Blue Eyes in hand, then he can still just bring it back. I think he must be because
considering that opening hand, I want to say he definitely has the Blue Eyes in hand. The way he just passed turn one with the one set, you know. And we know that he summoned the Dragon Spirit of Light from the deck too. So there's the Blue Eyes.
And he summoned it in attack position as well. I mean, you're not summoning that Spirit Dragon in attack if you don't have something.
Yeah. It's likely just gonna swing. There's no reason to pop again.
And there's the Sea Stealth attack. Unfortunately, the Samurai Destroyer is from the Earth Nation.
From the Earth Nation, yeah. He does throw rocks, so not gonna be protected by said Sea Stealth attack, but
that lemur is earthbending.
Oh man, Avatar, such a good show.
Man, I introduced that. I introduced The Last Airbender to my girlfriend this year. Last year, 2019. She's watched it 5 times.
I'm glad.
Since
it's that good.
Like November.
It just grinded out, man. I can't wait for the Netflix adaptation, bro. I'm like frothing at the mouth.
I'm excited to see a real live action Appa. It's gonna look so cuddly. Oh, I'm excited.
Oh yeah. So we got he saves it this turn. Wants to keep the monster.
I mean, if he rips a water monster, he can bring the whale back. Well, he can't really because the Sea Stealth.
He would have
the
to.
Spirit.
Okay, so we got Eye off the top. That's pretty good.
2 whales?
Yeah, he's doesn't the whale tribute for cost though?
No, it's
or
a
am I
fact.
bugging? It's an. Oh yeah, you're right. It is an effect. Yeah, you're right. You're right. He said, "I'm getting this whale, bro." He said, "I don't care what you say."
This
This
says
whale
tributes
is
for
resolving.
cost. I do not think it tributes for cost. Let me read this.
No, it doesn't. You're right. It is. It is effect. It is effect because it reveals. It reveals first. You know.
The Mr. says it is cost. Yeah, it looks like it is. It's semicolon.
Oh, okay.
Tribute
Yeah,
to. Yeah,
I see that.
thought.
I could have sworn.
Yeah,
But
I also was incorrect on this one.
he's just gonna end on that though. Not afraid of anything. Now, if Blue Eyes has if Chris has another Azure Eyes in the extra deck, he will be able to bring back Dragon Spirit or right next to him to banish said Umi or Sea Stealth attack. But
Yeah,
not gonna do that. He's just gonna go in with that.
I mean, he wants to toggle on.
Like, yeah, he could do that as well. Depending, maybe he wants to see what when he top that. He's on drop phase right now.
Because if he does toggle on, he could do it all before the Citri goes off. Looks like he's opting not to do that. Yo, Alias and ZWCSCS, thank you for the follows.
He goes into Michael instead.
Oh, that's nice. Mikael, and you know what's so great about this is he has the master in the hand.
Yes, so he will. He has. If he's playing a level 8 synchro, which it looks like
the alternative.
He is. Oh yeah, the alternative. Yeah.
So he can even. Well, I guess you would have to have. Well, Spirit Dragon can be added back with the stone, so I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, he is just making the plays right now.
My
Sajay
God.
sending the Michael, gonna bring out Blue Eyes White Dragon from.
And you know what? He can pop twice because he's got access to Vermilion and the alternative effect. Whitestone of Ancients going to shuffle back the
Spirit Dragon.
Yeah.
Alternative gonna pop this turn.
And he lets it go down. I suspect you kind of have to in that situation. And notice how Chris banished the second Sea Stealth attack there. That's 2 of them down. And he left the Umi on the board for those stat reductions. So now Aquarian can't even get over the Blue Eyes monsters. And he just leaves the Citri there.
Yeah, he's not afraid of nothing, bro. He's already he's already resolved. Excuse me, 2 impacts. So like, usually the SSA version only plays 2 impacts. So, I mean, even then, like, he's just like the card advantage is insane right now. Just being able to loop everything. He has the graveyard negate live. He has a pop live. Like, he's chilling.
Did rip the Smije though. Going to use this effect. Pops itself, not the Yumai.
Okay. And that's it. Just gonna end on that.
And we have a draw phase toggle once again, but not going to use anything. Alternative, going for the Ryan.
Ryan, gonna use the effect to put back Spider to summon Insectron. That is the only level 6 machine that we have synchro in the game.
I think it's one of the only ones, period. There's so few.
Yeah, no, that's what I said. I think it's the only one in the game that's level 6. That's a machine.
And you know what? It's honestly a pretty good toolbox option regardless.
Yeah.
Erickson says Frank is waiting for that lava golem in the Sea Stealth area.
Hey man, I wouldn't be surprised.
I mean, Francisco's nuts. I like this. Like, so
Chris is clearly,
here.
Chris is clearly in control, but this is a very ooh.
Black Rose?
Ooh. Is this a bait?
Well, I mean, did you take it?
Yeah, right?
You scare him? Like, what do you do?
Are you scared? Yeah, like, he's not, yeah.
Have we seen his whole? Yeah, he knew.
He's not. I'm not dumb, bro.
I saw your bio.
Bro, I've seen. He's seen. They've played against this guy for a couple games now. He knows what's in his extra. Don't lie to me. That is lethal on board, so since you're gonna use his effect here. Oh, Divine Wrath!
Oh, Chris discards that prismatic.
That is
OG
dirty.
Blue Eyes. Bye-bye, Citri.
Yeah,
And the
that's
self
a
will
wrap.
be negated in the graveyard due to that Spirit Dragon effect, even if he lived.
Yeah, even if he lived, he was dead.
So Chris taking Francisco down, but what a beautiful debut for Francisco, going 4-2 against Tier 0. I mean, really, you can't ask for a better start than that.
Yeah,
And
that's,
I know Tier 0 is a fan favorite, but I guess, you know, so is Francisco. So maybe, you know, it's like that old adage, like, I want Francisco to win, but SEM to lose. You know, like.
Yeah, you can't talk like that about SEM, bro. Their team is a bunch of clappers as well.
Yeah, they really are.
Red Y, Grimjow, Raymond.
Grimshaw's been around for a long time. Wasn't he like number one in Europe?
I know he's done really well in like the KC Cups, but I don't remember if he got number one. I wouldn't be surprised though. The proven clapper. Yeah, that Divine Wrap pretty much sealed that game. Because the only way, like, he did have impact for something that would target, but Divine Wrap is just doesn't give a damn about none of that. So
Yeah, spell speed 3 as well.
yeah, even if he did, he'd have to have counter.
fucking.
Maybe he does. Remember when Francisco used to play that that counter trap spell vanishing?
Yeah, bro. I remember that. That trap was nuts, man. Nice vacation, scrub. So good. That was such a good. Because you discard 2 cards, but like it doesn't matter.
They just
You're
replace
discarding-
themselves.
You're just replacing it next turn. Like,
And we have our
So
gold
good.
icon friend Raymond coming in.
Yeah, he came in really, really fast.
And
Almost
everybody
like he
loves
was already in
Raymond.
the room. Wait, let me. Oh, we got. Hines at the bottom.
Majin Crow. So suspecting level augmentation then. They're just coming in with Shiranui real quick. Sun Saga gonna try to make quick work of this man. Sajay coming through adds a white stone of ancients. A stone so white and old it still refers to Red Eyes as a colored dragon. Shiranui Squire. Let me see that Divine Wrath again.
Yeah, right. What? Divine Wrath for the one time. There was a slight delay. I was about to say like. There's the Raigeki break. Gonna pop the Squire.
Triple set from Ray.
Takes out the Sage. Likely gonna bring out a Dragon Spirit of White. Try to pick off one of those back rows. Yep. Emerge Dragon Spirit of White. Takes out a Phoenix Gem. Now, what's the options here? Ooh, we see Maiden come out. And Maiden gets floodgated.
Floodgate not gonna target that maiden. Just gonna put her face down. How do you feel about that?
I love that analogy. I'm actually looking at the card art in the duel log. Picturing it face down.
Okay. More information than I think we need.
But yeah,
Do you need a minute?
I need a couple hours. I mean, so we got Raymond top drawing here.
Yeah, and notice too that Chris wisely not putting that Spectral's word in the graveyard.
Yeah.
Ugh, Alistair.
Wow. People are wild, bro.
You know what's funny is they're going against. Oh, he had the invocation in the hand as well. They're going against Tier 0, and Monkey Boy recently, a Tier 0 player, recently got top 8 in the Meta Weekly with a very similar build to this, I would suspect.
Hmm. Draw and discard. It's kind of wild. Whoa, that's a lot of information. that is a lot of information. So now they know they have to play around Needle Stealing. Unless there's a young Sphere Creeble in their hand to save Chris here.
I mean, he's got the mat. He must own it.
Yeah, right? For real.
Oh, man.
Oh, Nate's taking it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Dang, I would love
37
to
for lethal,
I would love
just
to
like
Pierce Maiden
that.
with 37. I would love to Pierce Maiden like that, but
Whoa!
let's go.
Okay, muting Shaowz, hold up.
Raymond out here, destroying Blue Eyes. That was, oh man.
Says nice juicy 0 defense.
That was juicy.
Yummy.
Nice and juicy. But Chris gonna come in with his second deck. He's not done yet. Gonna show him that, you know, you may have triumphed over my Blue Eyes, but I now know that you have Needle Stealing in your deck.
This isn't even my final form.
Exactly. Now that draw discard was the flex. He knew he was gonna draw Needle Stealing. He was like, "You better play around this next game."
Chris back on the table. They haven't started yet, right?
No.
Okay.
So Chris must love Sphere Karibo, man. His icon and
Yeah,
his
his
map are
icon,
both
yeah.
the spheres.
Seems like they're having it. Oh, there it is. They're having issues starting the game, but there we go.
Let's go Blackwing! Shiranui Solitaire! Alright, triple set and the Spectral Sword.
Pretty good opening.
Oh, and an Alistair of his own from Chris.
He said that's a nice solitaire you got in the graveyard.
Oh,
there,
0
my boy.
defense? Interesting.
Ooh,
but
forbidden
then
lance.
Lance.
Does he have an Alistair in the hand though? Let's see. Nope. That is
He just
the
whiffs.
effectively negated.
Oh, and a
Look at this.
barista
Oh my
gonna
God.
eat that lone back row off the board.
Yeah,
It was a
that's,
floodgate. That would have come in very handy.
that's looking like a fat rip. He needs a Sphere Creeble. Stat. Alright.
And I gotta suspect, Chris has a mitt full of monsters here.
Yeah, for real. There's the Revive King Hades. Spectral Sword gonna come back with the effect of Solitaire. We already know what this is going into.
Yeah, you can go for lethal right now. It's going to do exactly that. The big Shogun coming through.
Only thing protecting him now is a Sphere Creeble.
The only thing to fear is fear itself, like a flat earther.
Damn,
Oh
here's
my god, another one!
Solitaire? Oh, that's dirty.
Raymond.
That is so dirty.
It does seem like there's a delay here. There is the sphere.
Gonna protect him from lethal. What? I mean, like, he has Solitaire in the grave. He has another level 8 setup next turn if he's playing through level 8. Probably not, but
I mean,
feels
even still,
feels
in fact,
what comes out.
the Shogun goes to the graveyard.
yeah. Unless he kills the Shogun Saga. I'm likely gonna take out the Spectral Sword because that is once per turn. Chris, you know, kind of coming back here. He has the Molyneux.
Seems as though he's gonna flip down his own Alistair here.
He might flip down the Shogun Saga.
I don't know why you would, but yeah, I guess he could.
I mean, and then next turn when he flips it face up, he could flip it back down. That's what I was thinking.
But could he just flip it down on his own turn when he goes to attack or something?
In case he wants to play around level 10. Right.
But so he just flips down the tuner.
Yeah, what if he has Forbidden Lance? Or, not Lance,
Yeah, for a lens! Yeah,
Oh,
the monster
what?
effect!
Yeah, I know.
Floodgate, there we
There's
go.
Floodgate. We out here flooding.
No, this could be a Forbidden Lance.
There's some, there's some heavy thinking here. He's gonna let it go through though. Sets his newly drawn card. He's gonna swing into the Molyneux here. Molyneux likely gonna protect himself from this one attack, but
Well, I mean, at least now, because he sends his Anus to the graveyard, he will be able to crash with the Samurai Saga as well if the Samurai Saga does opt to go in.
I think that would be pretty. I think that's pretty. You want to clear the Molyneux here, but we'll see what he's gonna do that. Gonna crash.
He actually, you know what? He probably didn't even have to crash because he had the Revived King in the banished pile. Oh no, never mind. It's 2550. Took 25 and 2450. He actually could have before the Molyneux used its effect, put it in defense position. Like he could have chained to its effect to put it in defense, so he wouldn't have had to crash if that was the option he was going for.
Yeah. I forgot about. I always forget about that effect.
A lot of people do. Although I'm probably wrong anyway, because Molyneux does send for cost, so.
Yeah.
I don't know that there's a timing that would actually work out. That Chris would
And
have just chained the effect.
Couldn't just chain the effect. We got a ballista squad. Pops
He's
the Molyneux.
ballisting the
I think I know what his other set is, but we're gonna see. Molyneux gonna chain its effect. Gonna put just to thin his deck out some more. Gonna throw away the Lapula. It is. Oh no! Pretty much the whole roster of Element Sabers in the graveyard. Alistair effect here.
The squad's all here.
And I think we're gonna see what that set card is. That Alistair is 1800 attack.
I mean, we did suspect that it was a Lance before. Let's see if it is indeed.
Yeah, it is in Forbidden Lance. Yep. Deal with the Molyneux now, so he doesn't have to worry about him flipping down the Alistair to dodge it. And now he has both invocations in the grave with no banished Alistairs.
Yeah.
What is the win? What is the win condition
And
now?
you know he's staring down a Sun Saga with a potential 3, but a guaranteed 2.
For real.
This is looking like a snack wrap here. Double ballista, double lance.
Yeah, that's dirty against freaking Element Sabers, man.
No, not lethal here. Might not even swing to give him Destiny Draw, but I don't even know what you would top in the case of Destiny Draw at this point.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you. This is I almost think you have to swing though, or no, okay.
I mean, he even wins the stall game, like the deck out game at this point.
Yeah. I guess he just wants to wait till he rips a monster, but doesn't.
I'm gonna take another short break.
I
I'll
don't
be
know.
right back.
Alright. I don't know about this stuff, because I feel like Like, even if they give him D-Draw, yeah, 30 invocation, like, that'd be nuts, you know? Like, what is Element Sabers effectively gonna do? But I guess he could just honestly just deck him out, but he doesn't have any sure news in the grave to banish to protect the Sun Saga in case he did get flipped down by something like Canadia or Mollyhue again. If he even has any more Mollyhue targets. But, I mean, I guess he's in no rush. No, he has 2 sets. Can honestly just chill. He said, if you got a win condition, you better show me. That big boy, 3,500. He's just chilling. There's a slight delay on the end phase here. Yep, just passes. Everyone's gonna just keep passing. Gotta wonder what Chris is looking for in these in the rest of his deck here. Finally summons the monster. He ripped that Squire. He's gonna swing in with this. It's not lethal, so and it doesn't trigger Destiny Draw. That's what I meant to say. But this is lethal. Force the back row. More than likely. Gives a Sure Creevo coming in hot. Now, will he make a push onto this Sun Saga now? He doesn't have a way to protect it with his own effect, but he does have back row, so. Here comes the field spell. Only 4 cards left in the deck. Is he gonna search? No? Gonna summon Alistair. Just gonna swing, probably. Yep. Goes in with Alistair. Will this guy get protected? Let's see. Considering his options.
Way back. So are we suspecting something like a Fiendish Chain here to negate that thing?
Yeah, that's what I was saying, like, probably gonna save his thing. Well, we got an Ending Nightmare. That's gonna be pretty clutch to stop this Fiendish Chain. Does he have a second Fiendish Chain?
I mean, he's had basically 2 of everything so far.
Yeah. I mean,
Needle Ceiling!
Yikes. I mean, let's get rid of his level 10 though. Is that necessary? I guess so. I mean,
it was going down anyway, right?
It was. But like he lost his Squire too. But I guess it doesn't really matter.
Yeah,
D-Draw gonna come out
alive. So his tuners both banished right now? Nope,
yeah,
just one.
Yeah. Oh, is it just one? I could have. Oh, it's on the board right now. I'm pretty sure it's floodgated.
Oh, okay. Speaking of floodgates.
Speaking of the young floodgate.
So it looks like we're just playing the stall game here, trying to stall out Chris.
Probably just gonna
And
deck
the
him out.
barista, I don't think he's gonna deck him out, my guy. I think that's gonna be the snack wrap right there as he pops that Fiendish Chain. It was the Fiendish Chain from Chris in the back.
Yeah.
And Revived King Hades gonna make its way back to the board, or is that still banished?
I'm pretty sure you put yeah, it's banished. So probably the skull or the other one. Yeah, Samurai Saga.
Discards his
Probably
own
maybe-
Alistair.
Actually, we know this is all invocation. Yeah, this is what you call it. The invoked variant. So he probably isn't playing the Skull Archfiend.
True, it is definitely hard to fit all of those cards into that extra deck.
Yeah, Purgatrio gonna come in here to eat. Needs another Sheer Creeble at this point. Only 3 cards left. I wouldn't be surprised if he had a second sphere.
I mean, yeah, he needs another Sphere Karibo and a win condition.
Yeah, in the win condition. Yikes. Actually, that's not even lethal. Because that Palace putting him up there, man. 2600 defense, but this is lethal. And that's it.
Alright, so that's it for Chris today. Did get a win with Blue Eyes, though, and you can't really ask for much more
Yeah,
than
put
that.
put a stop to Francisco's Christian.
Yeah, I mean, he really did exactly what he came in to do, and that was put a stamp on Francisco's streak. But Tier 0 still has their work cut out for them here behind.
Yeah, it's a steep lead for SEM, but I mean, -1 and Psycho P, man. You know, they're clappers in their own rights. If anyone can bring it back, it's definitely them.
Yeah, but so far, SEM being able to hold on to the lead that Francisco established early.
Yeah,
And
for sure.
yeah, I think I got all the scores and everything all set up correctly. So what do you expect to come in here to take on the invoked Shiranui?
If they have it, probably Dark Magician. If not that, I mean, we saw Needle Ceiling, we saw Ballista, Lance.
Yeah, Ballista and Lance make the Dark Magician matchup a little bit more fair.
Yeah, it's still like if Dark Magician goes first, it's still pretty nice, but it does help. And the Alistair addition to the deck helps as well. Being able to give you another aggressive way to just eat up those Dark Magicians.
Yummy! Purgatrio swallows rods, is that what you're saying?
Yes, that's exactly what I said.
And it looks like it's Psycho P coming through. So maybe here to take on Raymond. Man, these are 2 stacked teams going at it, man.
Yeah. Indeed it is.
Got the Shizu Ishtar icon.
That is another Setsu Kaiba.
Ooh. Beatdown Dark Magician, perhaps? Or are we going to see Bluetooth Kaiba coming through with Blue Eyes once again?
Whoa, it is a Dark Magician. Is it really Beatdown?
I think it might be.
What?
I think Psycho was actually playing Beatdown Dark Magician in... is it the MCS he played that in? Did quite well in?
Hmm.
No MA,
Kinda
no win,
interesting.
that's what I heard.
Yeah. I wonder where MA is right now. We do see a Squire, you know, typical opening from Shiranui almost every game. Couldn't be me though, but damn, sets 3 as well. Is there no Dark Magician? I mean Navigation live, or is he just letting him? He doesn't care about the synchro.
probably what it is. Likely gonna try to pick off one of the back row, I assume. Or goes off now, maybe. Playing around a potential land.
Double nav.
Oh, that's disgusting.
So they're going to be able to banish one of the back row and negate the other two. And I would have to suspect a Kaiku. No, it's actually going to be the Magician of Dark Illusion coming out as well.
He could potentially have lethal next turn.
I mean, top deck, or have any monster, right?
Any spell card, really, right? Like, any spell, with a Rod would be helpful.
Rod would be really helpful, because that illusion magic could just seal the game up. Oh, but Timmy will do it!
Yeah, that seals the deal as well.
that is a banish, a Dark Cavalry, a potential negate, piercing damage.
Yeah.
Ooh!
I almost want to say you don't want to give him that draw one in case he's playing Sphere Crew, but
Floodgate
still,
will help, but that Magician of Dark Illusion is currently a Dark Magician.
Yeah, and that is a nice negate. Double Floodgate. Let me show you my double navigation, though.
I got two of them things. Psycho just
Chain
disgusting.
Chain Link 5. Yep. That is
And he
looking
still
like
has
a
a
wrap.
banish, man.
That is definitely a wrap.
And remember, beatdown.
Oh my god.
He literally has
He's what? Yo, that boy about to be thick, bro. Oh my god.
That's heckin' lethal.
Bro, that is literally 4K over the spectral sword, bro.
You draw one, discard one, all you want.
Yeah, give him another boost. Discard a spell trap.
Here we go. He's gonna use it. There's that
Oh
beatdown.
my God.
41, 34, 3K. Yo, that Magician of Dark Illusion is a blue eyes now.
Jesus Christ. Sent to the Shadow Realm. Say, get out of here, boy. Psycho P taking that swiftly.
I mean, Psycho didn't even have to play around Sphere Kuribo, knowing that it's the Invocation build. Like, where are you fitting it in?
Yeah, for real. Nah, he didn't banish the wrong monster, Tom. He was hard flexing. That's what that was, right? He wanted that one hit KO. Alright. He no banish the wrong one. He should have not banished at all. He should have just swung in.
Yeah, just whack.
Straight clap.
Hey, you like horses? Swallow this, your throat will be hoarse.
Raymond coming in with a second deck. He's like, oh, you guys can have one, but can you get another?
Alright, calm down 23 plus 7, because, you know, they're still down by 3. Oh, it's Kaiba versus Kaiba!
Oh, man. It's suicidal Kaiba versus Kaiba with, you know, a really bad hard-on for you, for Yami.
I mean, he's only human. He changed one navigation to a second navigation, so... He just put it there.
He just put it there, yeah, he just slid it out of his sleeve, just threw it in the graveyard. Freaking negate.
Yeah, so he adds a Zephyros here after using his normal summon.
It is quite interesting. Knowing this is Dark Magician, I mean, do you really set up Necro Valley here?
I mean, we saw one of the worst openings versus Dark Magician last night. In a match, it was Monkey Boy and I casting, and in the last game, guy's anchoring, and he has access to Ancient Pixie Dragon. He has access to everything, literally God Hand, and anything you can want. Yo, Jonesy, thank you for that follow, by the way. And he opted to go Raikiri turn 1 with a Simoon on the board against Dark Magician going second. So he didn't set up Joe. He didn't set up a draw one with the Pixie Dragon. He didn't do any of that. Instead, what he did was Simoon plus Raikiri and just got completely destroyed.
I
Like
think I
everything
remember
just
that.
banished, gone. Like no extra
Yeah,
draws.
because he banished that Raikiri, it's it. No more Raikiri. So,
Oh yeah, and Monkey Boy's correctly saying he also used 95% of his timer and lost the timeout. It was just.
imagine timing out with a deck that does 3 + 4 is 7. Crazy.
That's what I was saying.
But Dark Magician, you know, opening pretty nice here. He just like passed with that. Yeah, he only went Boris. Interesting.
Gale the Whirlwind here looking like Shaowz when his stepsister tells him not to look while she's getting changed.
Oh yes.
That's how he covers his eyes.
Yeah, wide open. He has to be afraid of Black Rose, right? Like if he gets Black Rose here, then it's just.
I don't know,
Pretty
do you
sure it's a
have
wrap.
room in the peak performance build?
Some people do. Some people do run Black Rose over what you call it. Peak Performance could be the bait. Maybe he's baiting them, you know? You're like, I don't got Black Rose, and then someone's Black Rose. Like,
You know my extra deck. You're safe. You're fine. It's all good. Ah!
because you essentially lose, right? Like, if you get Black Rose, but it doesn't seem like he has it. So, I mean, he's still doing pretty high. You know, he's only gonna be able to banish one with the close. I mean, not with the close. I was reading the chat with the circle.
He might have Cosmic in hand still, too.
Oh! What? Black Rose Dragon?
Oh, hey!
He said, I want to lose one more card. That's what he said. Wow, okay.
He searched the Gale. He had the Necro Valley hard in the hand. And here comes Zephyros.
Wait, what happened? What are you doing,
It's
my
cost, and then...
Oh, it's cost?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. Okay, I didn't
Nice
know that.
number
I
one
didn't know
NA player, by the way.
that. Yeah, listen,
Oh.
man. Listen, man.
What's a semicolon?
What's the thing? Oh my god. Yeah, that's a wrap. Hey,
I mean,
listen,
how
that's
big's
not...
Chidori right now? That's plus 4, 12. Yeah, that's 38.
The beatdown?
Yeah, his peak performance beatdown.
I know.
Hey, he's
Wait,
got a
wait.
Roshi for lethal!
Roshi! Oh, Roshi for lethal.
Oh, Raymond, come on, bro.
Very.
Oh my gosh.
Damn. What is that hanging from Roshi's neck?
You know, I'm too afraid to ask at this point.
Is Roshi like a
He's
chicken
got some
or
neck on him,
turkey?
dude.
He just hit him. He just hit him in the face with that yodel. Is that what it's called?
Gizzard, I think.
Ah.
Maybe he is like a turkey, and you're supposed to pronounce it like a Roshi.
Oh man.
That was a stupid hand. That was just dumb. And he did have the Black Rose.
Yeah, bro.
Like, what's his extra deck? Maybe
He's
I
probably
guess
not
if you don't
playing-
have
maybe
close,
he's not
then
playing
you
Turkey.
have room to not run the
Yeah,
Black Winged Dragon.
he's
So
not playing Black Winged Dragon exposed. That's wild.
I mean, yeah, I guess you really only have room for one Signer Dragon at that point. Because there's no way he's got the Necro Valley Ancient Fairy Dragon build.
He's not. Yeah, he's definitely
Without the
playing
Pixie.
Ancient Fairy. I mean, I've seen the list without Pixie, but I mean, it is really a matter of preference. I don't think any way is absolutely correct. I like the Pixie Dragon.
I mean, you have the choice of thinning 13 cards and then drawing one. I'm going to take the draw one every single time. So you're telling me I can thin my deck out until there's nothing but text left, and then draw a card? Yes, please.
Yes, please.
Like I was talking
You
to
gotta
this,
remember the
I was saying this to Monkey Boy
pros
last night, and this happened in the Blackwing channel in DLM. There was a guy saying, it's preference on what you do turn one. Do you either bounce back if you have Zephyros plus Simoon? Do do you bounce back the Black Whirlwind so you don't take the 1,000 damage, or do you go Pixie Dragon and draw one? So you're like, you take 1,400, or do you draw one? I'm like, obviously, like, anybody with a brain is drawing a card. Like, if I had a card that literally said take 1,400 damage and draw a card, I'm playing it at 3.
There's literal discussions of this, like not even like videos on it, but like people would mention it. Like, yeah, if there's a card that says pay your life points until you have 1 life point just to draw a card, people would play it. Come on.
Pay my life points until I have 1 left. Okay.
Card advantage is what is important in this game, not freaking what you call it.
What even is a life point? Yeah, we don't even know the name of them. I had to look at the screen where it says LP and remember like translate that.
Like, as long as my life point saying 0, I'm still you win in the game. Like, you know what I mean?
There's that Raikiri, the Golden Shower. This is looking like Cyber Dragons here. And you know what? That wasn't the Pixie Dragon, so I have to assume that he's not playing Pixie. But that begs the question, why Mountain?
I mean...
Not Cyber Dragons either, by the way. I was baited. It's Heroes.
Maybe he just prefers Kaiba over damn, why am I forgetting her name? Mai. Like,
so I don't. Are you making? You know, it's not politically correct to just assume people's sexuality, Shaowz. Why is my doorbell going off?
Oh man, the ops is there, man. They found out.
Oh,
Every time behind.
No, we have a delivery, and the special instructions say, do not ring the doorbell, just send us a text. And every single time, ding dong!
And then your dog is just doing backflips.
Yeah, like, I'm just gonna go and start throwing eggs at these people, like... My poor lady is still in bed. She didn't get to bed till late last night. And now the dog's just going ham on her. And she's got to turn them into soup now. Like, it's just... Hypey says, I'll text you. Send me your number, Heinz. You have my number? And you never text me. All you do is send me pictures. You're like, look at these pants I'm wearing. And then I look, and there's no pants. He's not even wearing pants!
Yeah, not even underwear either.
Nothing!
Dirty.
Yeah, the first time I thought it was a button on a fur coat. He said it was cold.
Oh my god.
Somebody sent me a picture of a jube with a bird's nest.
Yeah, Juke just said, I'm coming to spam your doorbell right now.
Oh yeah, he lives here! No!
He lives like right there.
He's like a block away. Trinity coming through with 2 monsters still on the board. Oh!
Crush.
Bop! 22. He leaves him on 18. He's 100 over lethal. Alright, that moves the score to 4-7.
This matchup is whoever goes second wins. Unless Black Wings go first with the Necro Valley.
Or you know, you could, and now I'm just saying, you could put a monster in defense position. Like maybe something with 3,000 defense that you can't just get clapped by a mask change. But hey, what do I know? I know. Whatever, man. You know, he's got a gold icon. I don't know nothing. Let's see who SEM
Maybe he
sends in
expected
next.
it to be Cyber Dragon.
Maybe he did. Yeah.
Insane.
But even then, like, is Raikiri
Even then, you still put. I'm pretty sure you still put. You make what you call it, put it in defense. Because that wasn't Samoon, right? That was I wasn't looking.
Yeah, it wasn't Samoon. He actually just went Zephyros plus Gale. And you know the other thing too is, say you did think it was Black Wings, you could just go Ancient Fairy Dragon, and pop your thing, and then not play the Necro Valley to play around the Cyber style. You just don't put anything on the board. Although I think he did use Black Whirlwind plus Zephyros, so I guess that doesn't work.
Yeah, you just and then in that case, you just play the Necro Valley. You either gain 1,000 life, or or you go pixie combo and you draw a card and hope you draw into something that helps you.
Yo,
Right.
Master Sushi, thank you for the follow. I like Juked quoting you there. You make, what you call it? Shaowz 2020. Yeah, yo, what you call him? You know, that guy.
That guy, yeah. Oh my god. I mean, there's so many cards, there's so much words, alright? Please. Too many words on my screen to remember everything. I still don't know what the turtle Crystron is called, man. I just call him Turtle.
Press Yordle.
And I play that deck, so like that gives you an insight of how I see these cards, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a prediction here. I'm gonna say that Tetsun is gonna come in next.
Oh yeah, you think so?
That's what I think.
I think you're just assuming stuff now, Hein. You know what they said about assumptions?
Mine are always correct. Yeah, that's right.
No, it makes the.
Whoa, Juke, that is not politically correct.
Just name the book.
TOS, my friend.
Yeah, for real. Monka TOS in the chat, please.
It's like, what movie was it? Was it Zach and Miri make a porno where they work in the coffee shop? And Craig Ferguson's character was like talking to Seth Rogen. And this guy goes, "Can I get a coffee? Black?" And then Craig Ferguson looks at him and is like, "Can't you see we talking? White?"
I mean, you know, I'm a weeb, so I don't know what real life.
Oh, okay, yeah, so it was an anime.
But I think it was an anime. I think I do remember that. That I remember seeing a scene like that though.
You know, Craig Ferguson always with those anime cameos. Yeah, he's busy.
Yeah, just, if it's an anime, I know it. Then yeah. My brain can compute. Or if it's
I'll think.
Spider-Man.
Thank you for the
Or
follow.
if it's Spider-Man.
Who's your favorite Spider-Man?
I kind of like Miles.
Yeah, me too, honestly. Especially Into the Spider-Verse was one of the best,
movie-
if not the best animated movie I've ever seen.
Yeah, that man, that movie was so good. Oh my god.
I saw that in the theaters with the wife, and oh my, it was just immediately after it ended, I wanted to go and watch it again. Like, it was so good.
Yeah, it was like everything, like the music, the animation, the story, the characters. It was just perfect. It was just so good. Oh my god.
Shaowz like the Rule 34 that came out of there.
Yeah, man. Oh man, that's my favorite Gwen now, man. Tell you.
For most people, they would laugh it off. You just agree. Yeah. She's completely shameless. I like that.
I mean, if you look at my history, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that's true.
My browser history, man. I don't even know.
That's between you and your ISP, man, and the FBI. Between you and your investigating officer.
I give the FBI names. They let me do what I want online. You know what I mean? Like. Oh shit! The game started.
Alright, Pal's grabbing the Malehu straight off the bat. So Element Saber's not a bad matchup versus Heroes.
Yeah, pretty good. Unless you open double invocation and your opponent opens double match change, but
That would never happen.
yeah, never. Especially with the heroes not really playing Trinade anymore. It helps.
I did see one guy playing one Bion, one True Nade, and he ripped it off the top of the deck one time. It was hilarious. Cosmic
Yeah,
Symphonic.
that's dirty. I actually like the idea of one Trinade and like one Vion. I like Trench too, but it depends because some matchups you need that Trinade, and if you draw it with like Veer, not Veer, I keep calling it Veer, Ferris, like you just destroy your opponent. But Molly gonna flip himself face down, not trying to get hit up by
It's Vic Trinity.
yeah, and I'm definitely not trying to get Trinity crushed. But to be honest, you're not a real hero player. Even if they put a monster in face down the fence, you still make Trinity. So, just saying.
Trinity turn 1. Hello.
Yeah, Trinity turn 1. Yep.
Shout out to Black Snake. So here comes the Ferris effect.
I just got a notification on my phone. Spotify free premium Spotify for 3 months. Pretty cool. So a shout out to that, and hopefully we get that sponsorship deal.
That Spotify spot. That's that good money.
Guys, don't forget to tweet out and say Heinz Ketchum shouted you out. Don't forget to subscribe for free with Twitch Prime. Unity Nightmare on a increase.
Yeah, I was wondering. That is a fat rate.
Oh, that sucks. And it's Destiny drugs. You can just pay for another one. He slams down the Vion hard summon, but still. Ugh.
Yeah, that it sucks to get finessed like that. That is like the most like satisfying thing to do against heroes is sniping the increase with either like unending or cosmic. Like, just like, oh man, it's like a -15.
It makes you wonder too if Psycho had held that Cosmic Cyclone.
Yeah, that's another thing.
Like, cause
It's kind of hard to. You can't really feel that delay though with the Molly face up. So like, you just have to like hope they don't have it. I guess, right?
Yeah, I mean that's
guess
absolutely true.
I guess
Oh, and a Divine Wrath as well. Everything getting turned off. And he had a Sphere Karimo. Could you open any more perfect versus heroes?
Oh my god, man, that's so dirty. Did he search with the field spell or not? I wasn't looking.
I think so. That's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, you had to have, right?
Yeah, if he has 5 cards. Yeah, that would be 5 cards. So, but I mean, like heroes decimated. Oh my god.
I don't think I've ever seen heroes have this few cards, honestly. Like
he didn't even search or he didn't even pop his own card, bro. He just like
has Alistair too.
I'm
Like
gonna rip Alistair, bro. Don't worry. To be honest, though, I probably wouldn't have done that anyways because
no battle phase. Why would you waste it now?
I mean, he can't battle phase anyways, but if he does get another way to get increased, then that would be a way to try to bring himself back into the game,
Yeah, way more value this way.
You might as well just keep the Unending Nightmare. He's not killing you with 1 card in hand.
Man, I don't think I've ever seen an opening versus a deck that perfect.
Yeah, those.
Like, and you don't even see Divine Wrath in this deck that often.
Yeah,
like Unending Nightmare.
It's probably a 1-of, bro. Probably a 1-of. You just drew it like a god. And he discarded Sphere Creeble too. He didn't worry.
Yes.
He was never scared, bro. Sphere Creeble, like.
Oh, double set. This is looking ugly.
This is a fat yikes.
And
Here
now
comes
the Unending Nightmare
now.
going off on itself.
D draws into fucking Trinade.
One True-Nade, 1 current. Like, ugh.
Yeah, who needs Earth Boy? Yeah, where's the
It's current. Yeah, that makes the most sense here.
Play around anything. Yeah, that's just.
There was
Oof.
what appeared to be a damage step delay, which I suspect would have been something like Forbidden Chalice.
Oh, I can see that. Heroes like that card, it's good against your opponent and it's good with your anarchies. 32 direct.
Or I guess it could have been the Alistair in the hand. Maybe I'm just a dumb
Yeah, it probably was. Probably was Alistair.
Yeah, they did send it in as a counter deck, so I guess it's not too upsetting.
I mean, no, yeah, like
Still.
I expected like, pretty good, pretty hard time for heroes, but like, just those cards in conjunction with each other against heroes was what was insane,
Yeah, like it's as if the matchup wasn't bad enough. Like you have to have the perfect hand.
Yeah, like unending plus Divine Wrath plus even Sweet Kribo. Let's say if he did Cosmic the Divine Wrath or something.
Like if you're Psycho in that position, how frustrating is that? Like every card you play is getting popped in one way or another, and then you also see that the Sphere Karibo that. Like, even if you had a way to attack, your opponent still had a Sphere Karibo in the hand, and he just pitched it away like, I won't be needing this.
Yeah, that was quite unfortunate.
My cock wants to join.
How did you say that? What's his name?
My cock.
My cock?
It wants to join the match.
Oh, that's a new one, man. Oh man, what are those names called? Mike Litoris. What's another one?
Hugh G. Erection?
Yeah. Oh my god. Ben Dover.
Isaac Hunt?
I've never heard that one before. Oh man. Superforms in the chat. The Duel, is that the actual Duel? I'm about to check it. Hold up.
Dude, it's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You. Yeah, you just got that lucky.
My bad. I didn't really read the number, alright? Oh my god. Alright, so we got -1 here. He's trying to bring us back. Alright. If anyone's gonna bring it back with SSA Crystron, is gonna be. He streaked with it in previous matches, so he's very proficient with the deck, and it's pretty good against the E-Sabers. I mean, Divine Wrath and Unending Nightmare is kind of monk ass, but
Scrap Recycler coming through. And
Phoenix
Chain.
Chain.
Now, if that was an Undyne.
Yup, that would have been. Go ahead and Phoenix Chain my Undyne. Go ahead. But nope. Scrap Recycler gonna get picked off there. Does he have a way to? Oh,
Just ends the turn.
That's quite unfortunate. But I mean, he doesn't have to worry about getting ran over because his opponent does not have a battle phase. So.
Yeah, I guess there's a silver lining.
Yeah, he doesn't have being able to have that Phoenix Chain on the Scrap Recycler, not a potential like Quarion or anything else that matters. It's okay. Yeah, just gonna pass. I was thinking he doesn't really have any reason to go into Poseidon.
Is that the Heinz Ketchum sub? Wayne Knopf in the chat?
Second Scrap Recycler coming out.
Says I'll scrap the first one. And these boys be Earth, so they can't be tributed for a Citadel Whale.
Yep. So Fafnir probably deciding how he wants to continue this.
It makes you think he must have options in the hand, right? Yeah, he's going for a Smyger. He might have had a Thistburn or say something like a Press Yordle in hand.
Press Turtle. How you say it? Press Turtle, right?
Press Yordle. Prasiortle.
Press Yordle.
Yeah. Oh, he clears up his opponent's back row by popping that chained up.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm surprised he did that, but I mean, I guess, you know, that may or may not come up, depending on how long this game is. I'm gonna crash into this Moliu here.
Better than getting perged, I guess. Malehu's still gonna do some flippy dippies.
Also trying to like not get finessed by Cactus with current. You know. He now has 2 invocations in hand, so he has some pretty nutty plays he can make here. It seems his first option is going to be for the trio. Does he have anything? Just
Well, Victinium, I was just going to say, he did search out the impact, but if this was like the craziest bait of all time, and he just searched an impact and then set a C stealth attack after leaving the Crystron Solfafnir on the board, that would be the biggest brain play I have ever seen from -1. And you know what? He is arguably the best player in the world, based on, you know, a couple KC Cup and WCQ performances. So, you know, I wouldn't put it past him.
you gotta be afraid here, though. Like, this is definitely lethal if he has 2 Alistairs in the hand.
He's definitely got one. Let's see if there is indeed a second. He has the 2!
Second Alistair.
Oh, my.
And that's a wrap.
And 45, just like that.
Yeah, there wasn't a lot he could do there, you know.
This man said we'll neg 1 summon Black Rose. I'm going to assume he won't, based on simply the fact that his life point's at 0. It just...
Black Rose, the afterlife.
Black Rose
Black
Zombie
Rose.
Dragon.
Yeah.
A real good player would do it even after his life point's at 0.
So that Phoenix Chain effectively, you know, pretty much just won that duel. Being able to slow him down to the point to where you had to crash scrap wasn't murdered next turn. But, I mean, there's not much you can do there.
I don't think this is going to surprise anybody, but that will be a repeat from Tier 0.
Your first repeat.
The first repeat of the match, as we go into match point for SEM here.
And their last repeat.
So definitely hoping that C Stealth Attack will be able to put forth at least a number of wins. Now, -1 could be
6-0.
one of the best anchors you could ask for. It wouldn't be the first time we've seen a 6+ game streak from Crystrons. So it's not impossible. But, you know, definitely, at the very least, this early in the season, Tier 0 wants to close up that score gap as not to get hit with a thick -5 in round differential.
Yeah, you definitely don't want that being a deterrent to potentially making playoffs or wild card spot at the end of the season. So. We got Undyne this time, so that's resolving regardless. Or the cost. You could potentially chain up the not get that +1, you know. But that'd be pretty stupid. So we got Solfafnir discarding the Roseneck now. Yeah, Will would be kind of nice. considering what he wants to pop here. Okay, pops himself. There's a myriad of options you can go on to here. Molly, you're gonna get flipping now though. Okay. You'll likely flip down with this run.
Does do exactly that. Now I wonder if there was a whale, I guess you would have seen it summoned right there.
Yeah.
Into the battle phase we go. Again, gotta play around that concentrated current all the time. No, he's not even gonna bother, just gonna leave that undone.
Well, he doesn't. He will not have a battle phase next time.
That's true.
So, probably not worried about it. I think even then, if he had whale, maybe he didn't want to summon it to essentially have the sea stealth as protection versus any BS next turn. You know. So, like let's say floodgate, he wouldn't be able to dodge that.
Yeah, without a battle phase, I guess he could just kind of play a little bit slower. It does free up some time for him. And Neg is a calculated guy. You know, he thinks of all the options first. You know, he doesn't have to. He's so good at the game that he doesn't have to waste time thinking about the basics. He can think more of more laterally rather than just a linear. I can do this. I must click this.
Yes. So here comes this round.
And this turn, not feeling like living anymore, gonna pop himself, replace himself with a tuner.
Yeah.
This turn, there's so much more to live for. You don't have to take yourself out like this.
Sit tree on the board.
Could you just kiss a guy from Wuhan if you wanted to end yourself?
Excuse me.
You hear that, Neg 1? That's what Shaowz thinks of your plays.
Nah, man. This deck is probably like one of the most fascinating decks to me. I mean,
I like it because everybody plays, slightly different. There's no real standard way to play. Even with the same list, people have different preferences on their plan of attack. And anyone that's not mine is objectively wrong, of course.
yes, of course.
Yo, what's going on, Insane Kite? What, is it good?
It summons a second century. He's giving him a choice to either protect the Molyneux or to well, no, you can always just flip it in the draw phase. You flip it in the. I guess this is good, because then he can just dodge with the sea stealth attack on the century. But he knows that's a potential play, so he's not gonna just shotgun it. But he's using the effect now. He's gonna do it in the main phase.
No toggles from Tetsun to flip it down early.
Yeah.
I actually, I don't know if I like this from Tetsun, because this actually opens up a lot more plays for Neg 1, and I think we're going to see it right here. I think it's going to, I think it's still going to chain that Sea Stealth attack.
Yeah, bring back the Sulfafnir.
Yeah, 2 level 5s. Both of them float.
And then he has Sentry coming back in the end phase. I mean, we already know that it's likely that they're not playing Black Rose, but you never know. Actually, just gonna go into a second Amatric, it seems.
Yeah, Elias, I don't know if you're saying, is it the standby phase? It's not, it's the main phase. You can see in the top right corner. But the reason we're saying he should have used it in standby phase is because Crystron Sentry can't chain its effect, except for in... Oh! There we go, Divine Wrath. That would be why. He wanted him to use his effect. And discards a Sphere Karibo again. Because Sentry can only use his effect in main phase or battle phase.
Oh, That's good because now if he has current, this is lethal over the amateur. That's only if he has current.
Current plus Casitas, eh?
Yeah. That's at least my read on it. Unless he has Unending Nightmare, that would also be lethal as well. Cause well, it wouldn't be lethal because -1 wouldn't banish the amateurs. I don't think. But it puts him in attack mode as well. Not trying to get hit up by that impact that's in -1's deck.
I mean, it really is a fish out of water when its defense hits 0. So attack position with 2400, able to be boosted, indestructible by card effects. So a nice play from Tetsun there. Solid arrangement.
Feeling a little bit divine as well. Putting him up to 26. This is not lethal. He doesn't have to drop the Alice here. He could always just hold it.
Yeah, I mean, if he doesn't have current, there's really no reason.
He uses it anyway.
What? No, it's the damage step effect.
Oh, yeah, you're right. My bad, man. My bad. Hey, that activates.
He's not a maniac. What the heck?
I was about to say, like, what's going on here? Spirit Remo? Like,
Yeah, thanks,
and Chris Strong? Like, oh, the Kite Roid? Oh, one Orion Kite Roid.
But he has the concentrating current.
Yeah, that's the current.
It's all over with the second, the Alistair as well. He's going huge. I can't even do that math. 8,300. He hits him for 6,000. Oh my god. Oh man, that is rough.
That Divine Wrath, man. He said, yo, I kind of want him to use the Citry right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, go right ahead. Discard Sphere Freebo again, and that's it. Yeah, GG's to SEM.
Yeah,
and,
SEM winning
0.
10-4 over Tier 0.
Yeah, that's pretty insane margin. Francisco showing up today.
Yeah, I mean, Francisco really just led off with such a strong lead, and they really held on to it the entire time. Tetsun finishing it out with a 3-0. Raymond with a very respectable 3-2. Not a single player going negative for SEM today. And Francisco with a very successful 4-2 debut. And we did see a couple wins with Blackwings, and then he pulled it out with C's Delta Attack. Chris Ron's getting a couple wins with that as well. Just for the fans, he knew that people were cheering on him bringing the Chris Rons, so, you know.
Yeah, of course. Definitely had to... Definitely, that would just be betrayal if he didn't bring it, man. Kind of like when, back in the day when Beastie Mario, we all thought it was gonna be Magnus and it was Red Eyes. So it was very, very disheartening. But that's a little bit too long ago for a lot of these newbies in chat. Only the real OGs would know.
Magnus was the best deck.
Indeed.
Alright, well, I do have to say thank you very much to you, Shaowz, for joining me this morning. And I want to say congratulations to none other than Jay Rabian on the baby that he had yesterday. Please, guys, wish Jay Rabian a congrats on his newborn baby Rabian.
Yes, that baby is going to be a pro duelist when he grows up.
You guys Absolutely. He's starting early, man.
He's starting early, man. He already.
And congrats to SEM on the big win today. Tier 0, I know you'll bounce back. You're still one of my favorite teams. And we're going to go ahead and host Duel Links Team Wars. I'll be back at 1 p.m. right here with the J Rabian Cup 7 as new Daddy Rabian is going to be a little bit busy. So I'm going to hold that up for him. Any last words, Shaowz?
Peace, guys. And don't forget that Carly is best girl. I don't care what anyone says.
What? All right. Peace out, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks, guys.